What's going on, gentlemen? What's happening? It's your boy KD, the Wolf, and I had to go ahead and drop this video. One of which because I've been scripting and plotting and planning for about a month, so it's time to go ahead and move forward. And secondly, you guys, I'm in such a good mood that sometimes I gotta peek into my enemies, which are my enemy content creators, and just see what they're saying, just to motivate me to get on here. And because I'm just in such a good mood, man. I'm chilling, and that's great for one side of the house. But some of you gentlemen are dealing with some real scallywags out here, so I got to make sure I represent them as well. So for you gentlemen, out here dealing with these low vibrational scallywags competing with you secretly, this is for you. 8:21 on the timer, my birthday. Let's go. Let's get it. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you something. Gentlemen, these females are out here competing with you, and I don't care what anybody says. That they're a damn lie. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was saying, man, these females out here competing with you, they're competing with you for a couple of different reasons. Now, let me tell you something. How are you going to be out here and be able to date somebody that you're competing with? It doesn't make any sense, does it? It's not going to make any sense. That's the type of supremacy they think they have over you. I don't Listen, man. We're out here getting it out the mud, looking good while we do it. And these women, man, I'm not gonna say women, these females out here, they see you, if you're a parent like myself, you're doing a great job of being a parent. You never complain. Why do you never complain? Because you're a man. You've had it worse. You look, man, like you're just a child, and you can make sure that he's being raised right. You thank God every day. You don't complain. You'll hear the same women that have like just like you complaining, oh my God, these kids, oh, this kid, my life is so hard with this kid. No, it's not. No, it's not. See, this is the problem they have with you. You're pretty much debunking a whole lot of myths that these females have been running around here spreading, okay? About parenthood. There we go. Let there be light. It's about to rain. About parenthood, about this and that, about dating, how hard it is. Listen, none of these things are hard. There's just a lot of traumatized females out here. And I'm going to tell you something. And this is to the females that are haters that watch this, and to the ladies that watch it as well. There's nothing that's more unattractive to a man. No, attitude is. Attitude's the only thing worse. But second is competing with a man. I don't know where y'all got this from. I know where you got it from, but the fembots are not going to be able to save you. They're not going to tuck you in at night. They're not going to D you down. They're not going to give you a child. What is the point here? Like, if you're always having something negative to say about the men that you find attractive, where's that getting you? I'll wait, because it's not getting you a man. So, gentlemen, if you don't know, at your jobs, probably your siblings as well, cousins and stuff, it's a woman's agenda to replace men, and also to combat men every chance she gets and compete with us. Now, the problem is these same women find us attractive, so they're trying to date us and compete with us and bash us simultaneously, man. And we all know I'm not just saying stuff out the side of my neck. We know that the African American woman bashes the African American man more than any other group openly. So, these groups of women, they have a reason, I guess they believe in their minds, that they need to keep us completely oppressed and not caring for ourselves or feeling ourselves properly. And there's always something that's always said, just like, how like the passport bros go overseas, and then, black women follow them over there or bash them over here, just like stuff like that for no apparent reason. Now, why do you think that they're doing this? Because they find us attractive, man, and they like to be able to say all this and that about us and look good in front of other groups of women and other black women, but they still at the end of the day want a black man. It's not going to happen anymore like that. You're not auto giving a black man because you're a black woman when y'all are running around here bashing us every chance you get. Now, we're not out here doing like y'all do, right? Switcheroo. We're not bashing all women. We I've seen pretty much all men that speak online. They give designators, man, designators to women. I say females, women, ladies. I've seen other women, not other women, other men say, 304s. I don't want to say the name, and then they'll say there's ladies. There's differences. We categorize. Y'all just keep saying men. Y'all keep saying these men. How is this working out for you? I know that y'all find men attractive and y'all date men. So how are you going to get one of the men that you find attractive while you're bashing us all the time? It doesn't make any sense. And if you're not bashing, you're competing with us. What is it about us that makes you want to compete with us? Other groups of women don't do this. What is it about us that makes you want to compete with us? What is it about what we do makes you feel like you can do it better? We're not even out here saying like, oh, we're better and we're not doing anything. Is that bright enough? There we go. We're not doing anything. So I'm curious. The rain is starting to come down. I'm not gonna be here too much longer. But the competition, you're watching the men that you like and finding a reason to have disdain for us, but you don't have a man. You have men, you have boys that you're raising out of wedlock, and they don't have no father figure around. Not a responsible man. I'm is it because you're upset that you can't end up with a good Russell Wilson after making a bunch of life mistakes and having kids out of wedlock with Pookie, Ray Ray, Day Day, Brady, Brad, Chad, and Tyrone? I just keep seeing it online, and I block these channels, on these man bashing channels. I'm blocking them on a regular basis, but they keep getting fed to me. Now, I know that part of this, America's agenda is to turn the genders against each other. So I know that's part of the reason why they're feeding my algorithms all this negativity from these black women. But for me to block and say don't recommend, and that means that they're watching me, and they're watching me so hard. YouTube and TikTok's like hell. They must know you. They're watching you so much. We're recommending them to you because I'm putting do not recommend, and they're still popping up my feed because they're choosing me to be one of the guys that's their villain, that's their arch nemesis, that's got to be one of the guys that because they have no man. It all boils down to them having no man. There's no man to take all this from. So they're trying to make me and other men like me their man by proxy. And then they're just running their mouth and bashing and trying to basically find a way into my energy, even if it's through, because like I've told y'all before, women don't care if they argue with you. As long as they're in your energy, they think that it's okay because a woman will argue with you and let it go at the end of the day. They think that you're the same way. We're not. If I'm arguing with you, if you cheat on me, it's just those are enders. It's the relationship's over. I'm not going to sit around and stress myself into an early grave. Men already leave this realm earlier than women. I'm not going to let you put me in the grave even earlier. So I just bounce. We got going on here? 8 minutes. Yeah, man. So, while you're out here doing whatever you're doing, working your job, being great, going to college for you young guys out there, doing your drizzle, whatever y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? For the more grown gentlemen out here who are on our grown man thing, where we're traveling around the world, we're doing our retirement thing, we're meeting young ladies, you know what I'm saying, within the age ranges that we prefer, mine being 23 to 29, so, we're doing what we got to do, not hurting no one, being the best versions of ourselves. And if you go online, all you're going to see is a whole bunch of, women that are, it's just most American women, period. But a lot of black women are just mad at you for no reason, mad about what you're doing and trying to find different ways to gaslight you, doing it in an articulate way. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest times we live in. And these same women will say, oh, yeah, we like men and the verdict's still out on that one because you can't bash a group that you want to be with. It doesn't make any sense. The math don't math. You know what I'm saying? And the competition. How can you feel like you can compete with a man? And why would you want to compete or try to show out, a guy that you obviously find attractive? Because gentlemen, remember, women don't even see 80%. They don't even see 80% of us. So even if a woman's hating on you, you're still part of that 15% that she notices. They don't even see, it ain't like us. We notice every woman, even if they're not a looker or out of shape or whatever. We notice pretty much all. They don't even see 80% of us. So if they're hating on you, if they're stalking you, if they're bashing you, if they're trolling you, if they're trying to get your attention through shade and slander and smear campaigns, they like what they see. And they're just a little bit upset that they can't get what they want. I wouldn't lie to you, man. I'll tell you the joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. Some of these same women look up to you so much that they pretty much everything that you come up with new, they mimic and mock it. They implement it into their regimen or whatever they're doing. So they're getting inspiration from you, they're getting upgrades from you, but then they'll also try to compete with you. What is See, that's to me, when they're competing with you, they're already saying that they don't want you. They're like, nah, what are you doing competing with the kind of men that you want to be with? Like, why when they see a man doing what he has to do, not complaining, and why does that bother them to where they want to shut him up or show him out? And why are these women claiming that they want to still date men? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And you guys let me know in the comments if you do understand, or if I'm missing something, or if I'm hitting a nail on the head. But I feel a lot of women out here are competing with us. I mean, the same women claiming they want to date us are out here competing with us. The rest of them that are not competing with you just, bash you every chance they get. You know what I'm saying? And then they're wondering why we're leaving the States. Well, listen, we ain't got no choice. We don't have no choice. I don't want to be with a woman competing with me. I don't want a woman gentlemen, I got women out here watching me being productive. And, I got 4 YouTube channels, 2 TikToks, a Facebook. Ooh, oh, camera's all fogged up. Bear with me, I'm about done anyway. And they're competing and they're upset with the fact that I'm able to keep up with all of this stuff. Basis, whatever. Post stuff on a regular basis and not fall off. Because for one, I work for the White House. I'm an Army soldier. I know how to multitask. I know how to schedule things. But these women, these civilian women, are trying to compete with me or feel like they should be able to do the same thing that I do. Even though I was in the Army and I worked for the White House, which is the top 1% of the Army, but they still feel like they should be able to compete or have the same level of output as me, or bothered by the level of output that I have, and try to look for. I've seen content creators trying to look for different holes in what I'm doing. I'm telling you, man, it's some of the ugliest stuff I've ever seen. So what I do is I just get myself together, more so to move out of here to another country sooner than later. And I'm going to make sure I get a really nice. See, gentlemen, the American woman likes to see things, and she needs to see the flash, right? So I'm gonna get over there to Thailand and show them the flash, and when they're hitting me up, I'm gonna go ahead and turn them down left and right. I'm gonna show them the same energy, because what you're not gonna do is wait till I get where I'm going and to think I'm gonna bring sand to a great beach, dusty, crusty, musty sand to a great beach. I'm not gonna be over there looking for no American woman. Yeah, your chance is to do what you got to do here, and you're choosing not to. Oh, there we go. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm your brother, and I'm out.